not as planned, you. Oh, I'll put pennies on your eyes. And it will go away. See? You've only lived a minute of your life.
Ooh, what's up, Juggalos? We're here in the graveyard to talk about the Burger King. What is it? The Burger King Ghost Pepper Whopper, I think. And we'll mention some halvesies. We'll talk about halvesies for a split second, maybe 30 seconds. But Ghost Pepper Whopper is what we're going to be talking about for Halloween. Very spooky video. I know. I can barely handle. Oh, it's so scary. You know how many scary roads I had to look in to find this? None of them were scary, and none of them were just usable for a video like this. Like, they were all just 10,000 Discord. Join our like, that's what VR chat's turned into now. Join our Discord. Oh, do you like this world? Join our Discord. And you have to click through all these things to get to the world. It's pathetic and disgusting and obnoxious. But the Burger King Ghost Pepper Whopper is not really any of those things. To be honest, and cut the review very short, it's kind of just a Whopper with an orange bun and black the seeds on the bun. I can't remember the name right now. Poppy seeds? No. Poppy pods. If I did, I can't do it on this avatar. Poppy pods. But it really is pretty much identical to a regular Whopper, which is good. Whoppers are delicious. Whoppers might be the best of the fast food burgers. McDonald's sucks. They're good for if you want McDonald's. They're good for if you need really salty, bland food. So I like McDonald's. I do like McDonald's, and I do get the craving for McDonald's sometimes. But compared to Burger King's, like in terms of flavor and stuff, Burger King is way better food. I'd rather have a Whopper than a Quarter Pounder. And Burger King fries. But anyway, it is literally just, it's a Whopper, the normal patty. The bun is normal except for being colored orange with the black seeds, which I think is it's a fun, cute little Halloween thing. I kind of enjoy that. Like, it looks fun. It doesn't look gross. It doesn't look weird. It's not like making the bun black or whatever. I think they've done before. Maybe in another country they did that. That was kind of nasty. I wouldn't want to eat a black bun. It makes me think it's fungusy and moldy. You know, it doesn't look appetizing. But the orange just looks really like a really orangey version of a bun, and buns are already kind of brown orange, depending. But so the ghost pepper part. The ghost pepper is supposedly infused in the cheese. And then there's a cheese sauce, which also has ghost pepper infused in it. And then there's jalapeno, dried up little jalapeno turds. It was kind of like bad boogers. Like, if you get a really bad booger and it like dries out on the Kleenex. I don't use Kleenex, actually. I use Puffs. But it dries out on the nose tissue of no brand. Or if you're like a kid, you're like flicking them around and you find it later. And it's like a hard little thing. And like, but they're green though, so like you have to be like sick or something at the time. But it's like that. It's nasty. They're kind of nasty. I ordered it with no jalapenos, and they put them on there, so get them off of there. And then they were hard to get out though because they kind of melted into the cheese. But you've got these three elements that are supposed to be really spicy. You know, those are the big three differences on this. It's literally those are the only differences on this other than normal Whopper. And I didn't eat the jalapenos, obviously. I did eat little bits, and man, that flavor of jalapeno is strong when you eat them, and it's disgusting. I really hate the flavor of jalapeno. It's nasty. It's not they're not hot at all. Jalapenos have never been hot. It's just gross. It's very grassy. I don't know. It tastes like it looks. It tastes green. It always has. Jalapeno sucks. If you eat jalapenos, you're a fucking retard. You're probably a Mexican who thinks it makes you like spicy food, but jalapenos are not spicy. They're just gross. Ghost peppers, however, are pretty fucking spicy. Yet, I was a little worried biting into it. I was like, oh, I've never had something as hot as ghost pepper, right? I avoid too hot foods because I'm worried I'll have a heart attack or something. I get paranoid, so I avoided that. I like spicy food. I get pretty spicy food sometimes, but not ghost pepper stuff, a little above what I'm willing to do. You know, the Reaper peppers and all that shit. It's a little too far for me to trust my body. You know, and so I bite into this a little worried. Now I understand fast food spicy is never going to be that hot. So I was also prepared to be not super unbelievably hot, but I expected a little bit hot. Nothing. That infused cheese, I made sure my hands went way back so I didn't grab the camera. Doesn't taste like anything other than regular cheese, with a slight hint probably because of the jalapenos being stuck in it, a little bit like a jalapeno, so kind of nastier than normal Whopper cheese, which is just American cheese usually. Why am I looking that way? Is there a ghost in here? A ghost in here? By the way, I am in my Kane Hodder Friday the 13th Jason avatar. That's why my my makeup's different. I want you to be able to see the eyebrows because I can't. I don't have the. I have dynamic bones on it, obviously, but I don't have the stupid fizz bones. What was hot though? Was your mama? No, it was the queso sauce that had the ghost pepper in it. The problem with that is, one, it was still not hot. It wasn't hot. It wasn't hot. It just had the flavor of spicy, so I kind of enjoyed it. Problem is, it's going to vary by when you get it, where you get it, who gives it, who makes it for you. So if you live in, say, California, and some black kid who doesn't care at all, redundant to say it that way, but has to do it, puts a little tiny in the middle, and that's it. You get nothing. You get one bite where it's a little bit warm. Out here, where the Burger King only hires mentally disabled people, literally, it's not even an insult, it's not even a joke, it's not even a meme for my video. Almost the entire staff is mentally disabled at my Burger King, which I don't understand and I don't like. They also right in the middle, and that's it. You get one little dab, and that bite, I enjoyed it. I wish it had been proper amount and properly spread out, because then it would be a spicy burger. Would it be that hot or anything? Would it be like, oh, I'm dying, I need milk. I'm dying. I don't know. To be honest, it might have been, I'm thinking it might have been like the Chipotle red tomatillo sauce, which to me is pretty hot. I enjoy it though. I get it every time. It burns my mouth and my poo-poo. Makes my poo-poo burn. But I like it, and I get it, and I was hoping that's what this would be like. And that one bite was kind of, if there was more of it, maybe, like if there was more in those each bite, because that little bite was still also very little amount too. So it was just like, oh, that was a nice teaser. But that's all you get is a teaser. You get the 30-second Final Fantasy XIV expansion trailer instead of the 1 minute long one. And you don't even get the 1 minute long one, let alone the 2 minute, 5 minute, 6 minute long one. You just get the fucking 30-second teaser. And it's like, oh, okay, that could be good. But there's never a point where you get to experience the rest. Because it's not an expansion, it's a cheeseburger. And so it was a little disappointing. It was very disappointing. But it wasn't, I don't want to say very disappointing, because it's a Whopper. It tastes like a Whopper, so it's still good. I would have preferred a regular Whopper, though, to be honest. But with that, I like the bun. It's fun. I like the idea here. It should have been no jalapenos. It should have been onion rings instead inside, and a shit ton of that sauce. Fuck the normal cheese thing with the whatever infusion of ghost pepper. Just put cheese sauce all over this fucking thing and some onion rings, and put it on the bottom of the bun too. The bottom bun. The sauce. Whoa, cross-eyed. That would have been a good burger. This was just a regular Whopper with a slight hint of spice and a nasty tinge of jalapeno. So do I recommend it? I mean, you could try it if you want to see if it's spicy or whatever. But again, if you want to risk your luck, that's what you're doing. You're rolling the dice. Are you going to get a regular Whopper with the nasty jalapeno flavor, or are you going to get a spicy thing? It depends. I'm assuming some Burger Kings will actually put the sauce on there and not just one little tiny dot in the middle. I'm hoping that for some people, but that's not what they've been giving me. That's not what they've given other people that I've seen online. That's not what's happening. They're just giving the one little tiny dot. So if it's the same cost as a normal Whopper, I'm not sure. Let me actually have a picture of the receipt. So when you see it, you can decide for yourself the price. I think it was like $11, $10. So I think it's a lot more than a normal Whopper, actually. Not a lot more, probably these days. But it is more than a Whopper, I think. But I'm not 100% sure. So if it's around the same price and you want to try it, go ahead. If it's more than $1 more, don't bother. It's just a Whopper. It doesn't even taste as good as a Whopper because of that jalapeno flavor, the tinge of it, that hint of it. It's nasty. It doesn't make the whole thing nasty, but that part of the taste is nasty. Otherwise, just a regular Whopper with an orange bun. Oh, and bacon. I forgot bacon's on it too. Which again, it's a bacon Whopper. So compare the price to the bacon Whopper, not the regular Whopper, because obviously bacon costs more, and cheese. Regular Whopper comes with nothing on it other than the meat. It's kind of cool, but so think about the price wise. Compare it to the Whopper with cheese and bacon on it, not just the normal Whopper. Otherwise, just get a regular Whopper. But if it's under $1 more for this thing, or like $1.50, and you really want to try it, go ahead. And hopefully you get something better than I did. You get more of the sauce, and you order it with no jalapenos, and they finally actually give you no jalapenos instead of just throwing them on there anyway. And that's kind of it for the Whopper. Like, there's not much to say. It's a Whopper. It's a spicy Whopper with cheese sauce. It's a normal Whopper with orange bun that's supposed to be spicy and have some cheese sauce, and the cheese sauce is spicy, and that's it. So, depending on the amount of cheese sauce you get is going to really determine how spicy it is and how special of a new item it is for you. I really wish they just smothered it in the sauce. That's what I thought it would be. That's what I was hoping for. I dare not order it again, because it costs too much money for something that I didn't like as much as the regular Whopper, unless it was smothered in that damn sauce. In which case, then I would have to do another review, because then I'd have a proper one. I wouldn't do it. I'm too lazy. But it would be better, I think. I also don't understand the addition of the bacon other than to raise the price. I think the bacon actually takes away from it as a spicy item. Bacon's not spicy, it's all fat, and that fat absorbs spice. So you end up with a less spicy burger because of the bacon. You don't want bacon, you don't want fats beyond the beef on something spicy. Because that's going to it's just going to soak up all the fucking spiciness, and it just make it greasier. As for the halvesies, if you don't know, the halvesies is literally just, they give you a normal large size, or I'd say it large. Don't order smaller, because it's pointless. Because then you're just gonna get like 5 rings and 5 fries. It's you can order now instead of what I've always done, and you can see it in the picture. I probably showed the picture already, but I'll show it again. You can clearly see I had my spicy ghost pepper Whopper with the halvesies. Halvesies, I usually, for me, I love onion rings at Burger King, because there's no onion in there. There is onion in what it is. People like to pretend they're not real. It's made of onion. It's just turned into a paste and then turned into the tube, the onion ring tube. It's like bitching about chicken nuggets. Oh, it comes from the pink paste. Yeah, and what is that pink paste made of? Literally nothing but chicken. It's just chicken. Stop whining. Stop whining. Stop being a fucking fruitcake retard about it. It's chicken. Oh no, but they mushed it up. Okay, you can do that in a blender. That's literally what they do. They just blend a shit ton of chicken up and put it into the form of a paste by emulsifying it so much. You're gonna tell me emulsified food scares you that badly? It's magically unhealthy because it's been emulsified? No, sorry, you're wrong. Of course. Here comes a fat retard in the stairs. So spooky, ghost. But the onion rings are the same thing. So are the French fries. They're really smart about this. I think they have a great idea of how to do this, and I wish more places copy them. And I wish it was easier to do at home, because perfect texture, perfect flavor. But anyway, halvesies is half onion ring, half fry in the same containers as usual. So I usually order a large fry and a small onion ring. Or if I have like a coupon for that comes with like a small fry, I'll get a large onion ring. Usually I'll get a large fry and a small onion ring, or a value onion ring. Usually, actually, a value one because it's a little cheaper. Because man, fast food prices are crazy. Because I always want at least a little bit of the onion rings, or I'll get onion rings on the burger. I'll get the rodeo burger. It's like $1.50, and it comes with onion rings on it. But halvesies doesn't. It helps me. Then I can lower my portion size a slight bit, and still get my onion rings and my fries, and for a little bit cheaper than buying them separate. So do I recommend halvesies? Sure, absolutely. Why not? It's literally just onion rings and fries. There's no difference. I'm amazed they didn't do this years and years and years and years and years ago. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. If you can't handle living with other people and behaving, then you shouldn't be allowed to live with other people. Anyway, so yeah, halvesies, thumbs up, way up. Well, there's a menu here, I didn't know. Thumbs way up for halvesies. Ghost pepper Whopper, got a lot of sauce. It'd probably be a little more like this, at least for the new item factor, new experience with their food factor. That's the menu back there. You can actually see it a little bit. That weird thing. I don't know how I popped it up. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Either stay in or stay out. It's not hard. But yeah, I don't know. This wasn't spooky at all, but this counts as a Halloween video. You know why? Because it's a Halloween food. And because I'm spooky. Oh, there's a bright area over there I could have recorded in. This world is from Vampire the Last Masquerade, which I think is the original Vampire RPG, not the newer one. Oh, I don't want a bright place. It's supposed to be scary. It's Halloween. So yeah, I hope you're spooked and scared, and go get some Burger King. Some halvesies, maybe a regular Whopper, maybe the spicy Whopper if you want to risk getting a Whopper for a little more money. I mean, Whoppers are good, bacon's good, cheese is good, so why not? And fuck off.